Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 6th through 8th grade modifications for AKA Science's Environmental Science Kit. This video will be covering the unique or different activities specific to our middle school curriculum. Class 1's Fabulous Food Web, Class 2's Build a Boot Brush, and Class 3's All the Water in the World and Water Chemistry. So let's go ahead and get started with the Fabulous Food Web. Real quick before we go over the game rules, let's talk about what the symbols on the cards mean. This one up here in the top right corner indicates what the organism on the card is. In this case, our fly is a decomposer. The symbols on the bottom indicate what the organism can eat. In the case of our fly, smaller carnivores, larger carnivores, and omnivores. Begin by shuffling and dealing the cards to your students. Invite any student with the sun card to put the card down to begin our food web. Ask them what eats sunlight. The answer, of course, being a plant. Then have a student with one of the plant cards put it down on top of the sun. Our salmonberry, in turn, is eaten by a grasshopper, which is eaten by the snake, which is eaten by the skunk, which is eaten by the lynx, which will eventually die and be consumed by a decomposer like the chanterelle mushroom. A decomposer will reset the food cycle. The ultimate goal is to have all the cards in the center to help illustrate how a food web functions. Next on our agenda is an extra activity for Class 2, Build a Boot Brush. The point of our boot brush is to illustrate how a simple process like cleaning can prevent invasive species from getting into new areas. Using the brushes, sponges, towels, and cardboard, invite your students to plan out and then assemble a boot cleaning contraption. There's no right or wrong way to do this, as long as the finished product fulfills the criteria of cleaning a shoe. So encourage your students to be creative with their designs and to share or compare ideas. And now, Class 3. We'll start with All the Water in the World. Instead of rolling out Play-Doh, you're going to begin this activity by inflating the globe in your kit bag. Gather your students in a circle and gently toss one of them the globe. Assuming they catch it, ask your student to check under their left thumb to see if it landed on water or land. Continue passing the globe from student to student and keep track of where their thumb lands. And you'll see that the students land about 70% of the time on water, just like on the real globe. P.S. This globe can be very handy for name games and icebreakers you'll be playing throughout the term, so you might want to get it out early. And finally, let's talk about water chemistry. In our K through 2 kit, you'll be testing for pH. In our 3 to 5 kit, you'll be testing for nitrates and phosphates. In our 6 through 8 kit, you'll be testing for all three. Dissolve the various tablets into the test tubes and compare the results to the appropriate worksheet for each one. And with that, thank you so much for joining me for these activities. If you have any lingering questions, check out our website, akascience.org, and good luck!